DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation! It's another FA Friday coming right up at you, and you got yourselves here a full house. Yo, we got Gundy, we got Crypto Mikkel, we got my man Chris over here, and myself, Nemesis. Yo. What's going on, everybody?
What up,
sorry for being late. I will personally take the blame on this one. I go to fire up Zoom, and Zoom did not want to find my camera. I'm like, I got the
Zoom's
camera
been acting up at my work.
I'm like,
too.
it connected in and everything's working, but it's like, yeah, you have no cameras hooked up. I'm like, the fuck I do.
Oh no!
So I open up OBS real quick, and OBS sees my camera, no problem.
Yeah, I stopped signing it. It wouldn't even let me log in, so I just said F it.
It's like, oh, good God.
Thanks.
So how are all of you FA people out there? Yo, we got Zapira coming in first. He actually beat Jason the Tiger Osborne, coming in clutch with that FA, going, you know. And of course, Jason sitting here talking about Bitcoin, still hit that 100K.
But we gotta
That's right.
call out our boy
Corn.
who's here from overseas. He's back. The one, the only, Dan the Dane. Yo.
Nice.
What up, bro?
What's going on, Crypto Padel? What's up, Sadie? What's going on? And as all you awesome people are sliding on in, certainly smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. You know how the YouTube likes it. Feed that algorithm, feed it.
Yeah, give it.
Just feed it.
It needs it.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Nah, man, it'd be more like, feed me, Seymour, feed me. Got to get a little shop of horrors in there, you know? But at least Bitcoin is over that big 100K again. We are making all-time records.
Nah, not right now. We're not.
Not right now. We did roll back. We rolled back down. I've been watching it like tickle here and there, going, wow.
No, we've been
Interesting.
rolling down. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it, man. So while I've been gone, taking up a little bit of trading, not too bad. I was actually trading Bitcoin this morning.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Very nice.
Jason says, now all we need is Doge to $1.
Man, Doge to $1 and
trying to
man, that
pull
hell
it
yeah.
up.
Doge to $1, baby. Give me some. I need it. I need.
Yeah, but then when it hits $1, people will be like Doge to $5.
No. Doge to all dollars.
Would you sit there and say that it is more plausible for XRP to hit $5 or Doge? The wife's like Doge.
Doge to hit $5?
Yeah, which would hit $5 first, or could have
Probably,
the potential.
Unfortunately,
Probably XRP.
Probably XRP. Yeah.
XRP.
Sad to say, but yeah.
The wife's like XRP, so 2019. It's you almost have to sit there and look at their market caps, for like their total supply, right? So
Doge is unlimited.
Well, No, there's 147 billion Doge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's 57 billion of XRP. So it would take half the amount of money, really, to in like what? Actually, no, one third the amount of money to make XRP hit $5. But do you think that there's enough market sentiment behind it to really push it to the $5 mark, even though they're still entrenched in battles with the SEC?
Well, they won against the SEC.
Oh, they finally did win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Oh, geez. Oh, geez.
I stand
Yeah.
corrected.
Welcome to the world, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I missed that one.
That's the reason why XRP is doing so well.
Yeah.
I know. Speculation. Woohoo.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Until they realize
Yeah,
Brad
XRP is
Garlinghouse
up to,
still owns majority of the
$2.43.
coin.
XRP.
They're like, oh, it's gonna go to $10,000 a coin. I'm like, bullshit.
It's gonna flip Bitcoin.
Right.
Yeah, I remember this thing. It was called BitConnect, and people were making a lot of money on that too.
Oh yeah. It's like I'm waiting for this 80% retracement from this parabolic run up.
It's coming. Don't worry.
And all these people who are FOMOing into XRP, just like the last time, are about to get wrecked. It's like, oh my god, you guys are buying at the height.
$1.80. Yeah.
Because it's 242 right now.
What's its old high?
Its old high was like 3 something.
Yeah. So.
Out of all these years, XRP has not hit its all-time high, not one time.
No, it can't.
Through all the other cycles.
Okay, now when did it hit that high?
What was it?
17.
Now?
Babe.
7?
What's the rumor now that they're creating a Ripple coin now? So they're just gonna like say fuck it, make our own
Look
Ripple
at any
coin.
of that until December 27th.
Hey, I'm doing good, Dan.
On this.
Well, here's something that
I'm
I
the
actually
way onward.
like looking at.
Doing good.
I'm gonna do a screen share. This is actually kind of
Oh
cool.
jeez. Oh jeez. Don't
Man,
blow
you're
up
gonna
the
push
PC.
your computer, dude, that hard?
I know. I can't even use the camera right now. Look at this. Look how much money's into Bitcoin right now.
If Chris goes away, we all know what happened.
100,000 million,
Right.
billion, 1.9 trillion. Am I
Yeah.
reading that right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's almost at
Won't you scroll up and look at the total market cap?
Yeah, the
That's
market cap's
in
like
crypto.
fucking
Look at the market cap in
Yeah.
crypto.
scroll all the way up.
the total market cap just a couple years ago was only like $1 trillion.
$3.66
Yeah.
trillion dollars
Yeah,
is in the entire market, and
That's
Bitcoin has about half of it.
Extreme greed.
Yeah,
Greed, yeah.
a little more than half.
Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
Like it a
I
lot.
love it.
So yeah,
And the fear and greed index came down a little bit. It was like 96%. Now it's like 82% greed.
yeah, it's about to go into the fear section because it's like we're still stuck in the boom and bust cycles. So we've had a big old run up, and we got a couple of things that are kind of working against the market too. One, we have the end of the year stuff that's going on.
No.
Fucking with overseas international trading, all this stuff where countries
Especially
don't.
with the stuff going on in South Korea. That stuff's that's
Yeah,
wild, bro.
dude, it like fucking absolute.
I got here to work and I was like, what? Did I just read that right? And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm afraid we'll get freaking like canceled for talking about it. But wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yep. They went
So
in the
Bitcoin's
they,
new all-time high is like what, 103.5?
Almost 104.
Yeah, almost
If
104.
not
Yeah.
104. It hit 104 on Bluefin, which is where I've been trading at. But I'm not really technically sure. Will you
Delicious.
share the Discord name for like trading with the view? What I just posted in there. Can you like put that on the screen? It can just be on the screen.
Let
Doesn't have to be
me
for everybody.
see here. Where'd you post something?
Trading with the view.
Trading
Hang on.
with the view.
We're gonna see who finds it first.
Oh, I mean, I already know it's there. I'm not looking for it. I'm just not sharing
There you go.
because
All right, scrolling down.
Share? What? Come on, man. Just share, man. Just share.
There we go. Trades from last night and this morning.
yeah. So there's the Bitcoin trade. So it's a 5% trade. Just
Nice.
between I got in at 97, and got out at 99. And then Tia or Celestia, I traded that last night. Then I put in a stop loss and like a take profit before I went to bed, and it
Yeah.
took profit at almost 11%.
Nice. Very
So-
nice.
I woke up to that and I was like, oh, very nice. I like that.
And just think of all the people that I told, hey man, you should probably buy some Bitcoin, man. And that was at like $47,000. They're like, man, it's expensive. And I was like, man, you ought to buy some.
Hey, man.
It
I was
fucking
still
would have
able-
doubled on them.
Goodbye.
Whatever they would have put in would have doubled.
I know. And
Oh,
just
I told
imagine
some,
if all of us saved all of our crypto to this day still, we all probably still wouldn't be here talking to you guys right now because we'd be all out on some desert island somewhere.
No, I'd still be doing it, but I mean,
food.
I might have a double meat ham sandwich on camera with me though. You know, there'd be signs.
There'll be signs, yeah. And you go ahead and get extra
Dan the
cheese
Dane
on that,
says
baby.
Right, I get extra cheese.
Extra cheese.
Dan the Dane says that he needs to hear it. He needs to hear it. Guys, throw some FAs in that chat.
DCA is rated at.
It's not rated F because you know the people haven't dropped FAs in chat.
I did when we started.
I know,
I
but
did.
we don't see any more really. I mean, we need a lot of FAs for
There you go,
the
Mark.
announcement to really kind of
What about AF?
be legit, you know.
Or AF's good.
No.
I think we got
It
him.
cancels it out if it goes backwards.
I think we
Oh
got him.
no!
It's
Are you
canceling
ready?
them out. Oh my god.
Legit. YouTube timed
For
me
every
out. I was
AF
typing
that
too
Gundy
fast.
puts out there, you got to start
Right.
over.
That's the meme.
Or two.
We require all the FAs.
Fine.
Ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Oh, your
Zoom's
computer
having a hiccup.
borking out the rest of the way now?
Yep. Zoom's having a hiccup. All right, here we go.
Front top.
Ladies and gentlemen. DCA Adventures rated F.
Oh, good
For
god.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, I
that's
couldn't
good.
help it. I had to do it.
Yeah, brother. Come back again to see that.
My brother got this for me for my birthday.
That's
I told
pretty
the
awesome.
first stream that we came on I'd be using it. He's like, I know.
Oh, jeez. No.
Ladies and
Chris
gentlemen,
Man.
DCA Adventures rated F for fucking awesome. No, like seriously, You guys know that like
Meow 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 meow.
he gave
meow,
me
meow, meow 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 meow
the metal tin up there. Batman.
meow. Meow.
But
Meow
on
meow
my
meow.
birthday, he handed me this package. He's like, dude, it's time for you to take up your calling. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's like, you've been putting it off for
Which
years.
one? Which
Ever
one's the
since you were a
greatest one
child."
of all time?
He wanted to get me the.
No, what,
original
Chris,
one
Chris,
from
I have,
Michael
I, have
Keaton.
a, I have a legit question. Which one
What?
do you think is the greatest one of all time?
The greatest Batman of all time?
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
I'm a Val Kilmer fan.
He was good.
Val- Great.
Oh my god,
I will
his
say,
persona, the way that the like how he spoke was just perfect.
Val Kilmer was great, okay, but he was only in one Batman film. So
Hey,
when you think
don't
of
you understand?
Batman,
Robert Pattinson played the best Batman ever.
mm,
See, Danny DeVito is
I'm
Penguin,
sorry,
though.
no.
Come on. I mean, like that.
I
era
mean,
was
I
so
mean,
much
I
better
like
anyway.
I would even accept God, what the heck is his name? The one from the series from the back in the day.
Adam West?
Adam West. Yeah, I'm like, ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but as far as the Batman, martial arts is concerned, Michael Keaton's the one that did the best. Val
sure.
Kilmer was definitely a close second, but I mean, he was right before
Michael
Bat
Keaton's
Nipples.
Probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like
Movies
action,
were just
like-
different. Back
as
then,
far
though. They
as
didn't have all
Bat-
the CGI bullshit, you know.
No. Okay, so guys, check this out. Okay, who would be the next Batman? Like the best actor you can think of that could be the next Batman
George
that
Lord.
can actually do the martial arts.
George Lord.
Freaking Scott Adkins.
George Lord. I don't know who that is.
Scott
Should-
Adkins
should
from Undisputed.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no.
What?
Does that come from,
God.
does that come from the boob tube? Because I don't watch those things.
Right, I don't watch TV, dude.
No,
my
he's like a-
exposure to
he's like a
TV is
seventh
through
degree
other
black
people.
belt. He's like a 7th degree black belt in Hapkido or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude's freaking legit. But he mostly does stunt work and B films. But you can see him sometimes. But he's Yuri Boyka from Undisputed.
Really?
Jason says Nim's the new Batman.
I hear you let your
As the pirate was like, at least it's not a mankini.
You got your GPUs all dusty over here. You better clean them, or else. You call that a solder job? Get out of here, you pansy.
Do better.
Where you at, Mikhail? Home?
No, he's not at home. He's still out.
They were
On the road again?
on the road.
again.
Dun, dun, dun.
On the road, I am. Well, I'm at the apartment. We have an apartment for
Oh, nice.
this place for
So
this location.
Better than a hotel. It's a step up from a hotel.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's not terrible. I mean, a hotel has more things in it. This apartment's not like fully furnished. I have a bed in this room. That's really it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Place to lay your head.
That's really it.
Hey, man. I mean, at least you get your own room, you know? You're not bunking with
Yeah. Yeah, no. I brought a spare TV, so I have like a TV over here.
decent internet enough to stream, and that's cool.
I'm on phone plan data.
Oh. Oops.
Hot
Yeah,
spot
I'm
in
on
it.
phone plan data.
I'm choking.
Yeah, we have a hotspot, but it's okay. It
Yeah.
streams okay. But there's other people on it right now, so it may not
Gotcha.
stream okay.
Yeah. Somebody's buffering a movie.
Who's
I
watching
told you,
prawn?
think-
No more prawn, guys. We
I
made
told
it.
you, 1080p.
We made a deal.
1080p. Stop watching those 4K videos.
Right? No 4K prawn.
Never gonna get. I don't know if anybody else knows what HughesNet is, but that's what.
Yes,
that's what
I
it
know
is.
HughesNet. That's the internet of I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is that like
that's what we
arrows
got
back in the
right
day? Got some
So-
error with the internet.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So
It's
it's
satellite internet.
So,
Satellite.
Mikhail, the next bonus you get, bro, just those what is those mini Starlinks are on super sale right now.
I thought about it, man.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of shit for sale, like computers and shit, and I'm just like, oh damn, like everybody's
Oh
building
wait, just
custom
hold
computers.
off on computer stuff, guys.
Yeah,
Man,
you
fucking
need
the market's about to crash, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking
big
just
time.
wait.
Christmas spending is holding everything up right now.
Yeah.
So,
Wait till we get on the other side of
and
Christmas.
mid January, we're gonna feel it big time. You're gonna be like,
It's
"Holy
like
crap."
the CEO of Stellantis, which Stellantis owns Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. He just resigned today.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Whenever you've got, I mean, whenever
Well,
you
the
think,
CEO of
okay, let
Intel-
me ask you guys
CEO
this.
Of Intel resigned the other day, didn't he?
Yep.
Well, you
2
know,
days
you
ago.
either get shot in the back of the head or you resign. I think.
Well, think
Dude,
think of it
that's-
this think of it this way, dude. Fucking,
That's
you got
wild.
the CEO of Stellantis, right? Fucking, when you hear the brand Jeep, do you think of a luxury brand?
No.
Do you
I
think
think
of
of
an
utilitarian.
everyday utility vehicle that you just beat the crap out of and it gets a dent? You just slap
No.
diamond plating on that, right?
No.
So here you
I
got
refuse to use one of those.
you got
I
a
throw 'em
Jeep, okay, Grand Wagoneer. Just
Ah, jeez.
just guess what a Jeep Grand Wagoneer costs.
away. $90K.
$150,000.
I like your enthusiasm, Chris, but a little high.
90.
Thank
I'd say
God.
fully
No,
loaded
no,
is
it's like $120,000 vehicle, depending on
Ugh,
what trim
Jeez,
kit you
I
got.
was close.
A fucking Jeep, dude.
You can get a Lexus
More than a
SUV for
Lambo.
that. Fuck that shit.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I can get a Lambo, I can get a Porsche, and get a much higher quality vehicle
Well,
than a
the
Jeep.
Lambo SUV is like 400K.
They've got some facts.
But and you know it's funny. The air and you look at the
All
stand.
right, Dan the Dane, stay safe.
And
Yes,
then you
please
go
stay
and then you look up over at the Dodge lineup, and here they've got the Ram division, which they produce a vehicle, a truck from about $45,000 to about $80,000, depending on your trim level and what motor you got for your
I know,
Dodge
that's
Ram
ridiculous
lineup.
price swing.
Nice.
Ridiculous
It's
price
a
swing.
to me, with the way inflation is. Okay, I can see a $60,000 fully kitted out fucking 4x4 truck. Cool. F-150, perfect. You know, Dodge Ram 1500 that they want to sell. Because they don't want to have the Ram, so they're gonna drop the Ram lineup and go for the more luxury brand. So you're gonna bring $100,000 to the table, right?
Yeah.
Because that, like, they start off right around 90 grand,
Yeah.
because that's what they want to sell. And it's like, and it's kind of stupid marketing. I understand what they're trying to do. They're like, hey, if we sell a lot of these expensive vehicles, we don't have to sell that many of them. We don't have to work so hard. But they want to pump out these vehicles because they still want the volume. So now they burn up their what? People who could afford a $100,000 vehicle, that's what, maybe 30% of your market.
If even.
Right. I'm going to be generous with, let's say 30%.
Be generous.
So over the course of 3 years, all you're concentrating it on is your high-end stuff, and you burn up 10% of the buying population that you're going to normally get. So now 3 years later, you've got that 30% that can afford that $100,000 vehicle. They've already got a $100,000 vehicle that they're paying off right now.
Yeah.
Who are they fucking selling to? Because if you burn up your clientele, you've got to go down the product line to start selling to people.
Yeah. Not everybody's got 100K laying around, you know.
You can go
Of course.
you can go over to Porsche dealerships right now And even Porsche is starting to drop their prices down because they are trying to bring in more market share. You can't cater to your top half. You can't pull a Jaguar, you know.
Yeah.
Jaguar is going to be the next one that's going to go down. They're trying. They're
surrounded all different countries sometimes. Like,
they just went ultra woke. So now they're pandering to the 1% of the product market share. And then they're probably going to be selling to about 5% of the total market that they had. And they just pissed off the core buyers.
They thought that they could do it better than Budweiser.
yeah.
No, they did. They went beyond the Budweiser because Budweiser did Budweiser's biggest down. I mean, my only issue that I had, I guess, with what Budweiser did was not that they used Dylan Mulvaney. I can care less if Budweiser wants to go ultra woke. I don't drink beer, period. So that it wasn't what bothered me about it. What bothered me is if you look at who Dylan Mulvaney's core viewers were and what their average, their average age was 16.
Ugh.
So Budweiser was effectively trying to advertise directly to children. That was the issue that I took up with that part. Not that they went through and they want to use a gay guy as the face of their product line and alienate all the college people that have been drinking their beer for years.
They alienated their entire market.
That's what they did. They did it in a way that pissed them off. I mean, if it was just the Dylan Mulvaney and that was it, cool. People probably would have gotten over that part. But it was the fact that this guy was basically advertising directly to kids.
Yeah.
Now everybody had an issue. You know. So it's just gonna be kind of wild how the way that the market is kind of trying to correct things, I guess, since the woke movement just lost.
I mean, it was just, inevitable.
Oh, man, we came close. We came close, dude.
Man, they just do that for show, We'll see. The real battle happens in the next 4 years. What's going to transpire or be allowed to transpire.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this is like the moment where we start like holding all these people accountable. And we start getting these CEOs that stop making all these ridiculous fucking decisions.
Well, Robert Kennedy's gonna go in there and fuck up the FDA, which he should. Those fuckers been poisoning us for too long. It's time to get rid of those dudes.
And I don't like the 19-year-old me about the United Healthcare guy getting shot probably would have been jumping for joy if I was 19, but I'm not young and dumb anymore. Now I kind of look at that and I'm like, that's kind of fucked up either way.
Dude.
Because people don't realize that the government is subsidizing the insurance companies.
Like outside, makes no sense whatsoever. Like, come on, man. Oh, we have no leads. I'm like, you in New York City. You gonna tell me all the cameras you got in that place, none of them were pointing that way?
They've been putting up cameras everywhere, but they've been putting up the trashy fucking cheap Chinese garbage.
It don't matter, man. It'll still get something.
And they do have a little something, they think.
Yeah, well, they ain't gonna do shit about it. They're gonna bury that shit. They zoom in too close, it might be Hillary,
Yeah, so I mean, it's like we have society that's just going crazy, right?
Awesome meme, by the way.
Yeah, we got society going crazy. We got CEOs making bad business decisions. It's like everything still screams that the stock market's still ready to crash.
The whole world's in shambles, man.
Yeah, we got too
people keep
much
asking
like
me,
just
"What
like
stocks are you in?" I'm
weird
like,
chaos going on to actually have a sustainable growth and a strong market right now.
Yeah, what stocks are you in? None. I feel like that stupid fucking biggest Ponzi scheme. It is the stock.
No, stock market's not I would say that the stock market is no different than the crypto market.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like you're still dealing with like your penny stocks or your you know fucking your new coin projects just coming out of your penny stocks. That's all fucking scams, Ponzi schemes, and fucking
Yeah.
if they last more than 2 years, you
Not
pick the
90%
winner.
of the street food will get you sick, you know?
Yeah, it's like you have to do your in the stock market. I usually tell people, I'm like, pick a company that's been around for more than 5 years, because a company that can last 5 years, it's not it is impossible. Well, not impossible. It's less likely that the company's going to eviscerate overnight unless something dramatic fucking happens. So,
Yeah.
like, you're dealing with a little bit of a safer market. Once you're at that, like, the way that it was explained to me, if a company lasts 10 years, it's foreseeable that it has a minimum of another 10 years of life in it. Even if it's
So
on a
the
pure
stock will
downward
perform
trajectory.
accordingly.
Yeah, even if it's
Yeah.
on a pure downward trajectory, it still has 10 years of movement before it dies.
Okay.
So, like, this, you know, traditional markets really have a lot in common with the crypto markets. People just it's the one thing I like about the crypto market versus traditional markets is that
So
I
good.
don't have to buy a whole share. So I don't have to have $99,000 to pick up a whole Bitcoin, because that's the only way that you can participate is you got to buy a whole full share, right?
Yeah, no. Fractional, baby.
Right. So you can do all this fractional fucking and accumulate that way.
Except for
So
fractional
your
reserve banking, you don't like that.
your barrier to entry is a lot lower with Bitcoin than it is with
Yeah.
traditional markets.
$10, bro.
Right.
$10, you're in there on a blue chip stock, I guess you could say. You know?
Right. And you try to do that inside of stock markets, you're going through
Hell
a
no.
broker and you don't own anything.
They'd be like, that one stock will be $1,000, please. Like,
Right,
what?
and it's like, oh, you're gonna want
I
to
only
you
want
want to
like
get some
$20
Microsoft.
worth, though.
Well, that's
We don't do
200.
that
That's
here,
$200 if you want Microsoft.
We don't do that here, sir.
Microsoft might be even less right now. I mean, to me, I look at Microsoft. If Microsoft is taking a dip, that's a buying opportunity to me, because Microsoft's not fucking going anywhere. They just got rid of their CEO.
Yeah.
So there's going to be turmoil, uncertainty. The price should dip down. Perfect, but it's like going to the stock market with a coupon. That's like getting Bitcoin on a discount.
I mean, it's almost the board of investors.
Right.
Damn people that work in Congress. That's another thing that should definitely get rid of. Those bastards shouldn't be able to invest in the stock markets that they're directly manipulating.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, the insider trading inside of Congress is fucking ridiculous. And what it does is it causes Congress to pass laws which directly
unnecessary.
influences the market.
Yeah, it's unnecessary shit.
So
Just say
So
no.
because-
Just say sorry.
So
You can't do it.
because the government wanted to use like E85 fuels, which is your ethanol corn-based fuels, they wanted to encourage the farmers to be growing this. Whenever you guys are driving past cornfields, 99% of the cornfields you're looking at is not for food
Not for human consumption, yeah.
in any way,
don't
shape,
wanna
or
eat
form.
that
It
corn
is
either.
it
It's
is
nasty.
grain corn for
Nasty
cattle.
corn. Yeah.
That is cattle corn, dude.
You might make some shine with it, but that's about it.
I wouldn't even do that, dude. That's not even the right corn.
I know.
It's not even the right corn. You want sweet corn, dude.
I
That
was
is
just trying to be funny.
Yeah, that is some fucking nasty corn, dude. And they fucking have glyphosates in that shit like galore, dude.
Gross.
That's why you see, like, whenever you're going down the road and you see all these signs next to the cornfields, those patches are experimental patches for those companies.
Yeah, don't eat the corn. You might grow a third leg.
Yeah, dude, it is like but to get back to the point, though, because of the fact that the government is subsidizing all of this, this not only subsidizes the people who are doing the feed corn, which can be used as your E85 fuels, it's also subsidizing
bullshit,
all
man.
your
That shit don't even burn.
It also subsidizes your sweet corn.
I don't know. It doesn't burn for shit.
So, fun fact, high fructose corn syrup and regular corn syrup itself is more expensive to come to market with. And yet, high fructose corn syrup is in everything more prolifically than sugar. Which sugars that you guys are getting is basically, it's beet sugar. It's not even raw cane sugar. It is basically dehydrated fucking beets at the end of the day. How is beet sugar being outperformed to market from corn when when high fructose corn syrup is double the price of production over beet sugar? It's because taxpayers are paying for it to go into everything. And because it's so much cheaper,
They find a good filler. It goes.
but because
global.
it's cheaper, the food manufacturers are like, well, shit, that stuff's cheaper. People will eat 5 times more because that's in it.
Yeah.
And I'm making a hell of a lot more profit because they're eating more, and my sweetener is actually a third of the price over beet sugar. That's just wild, and how much taxes are going into the corn industry right now.
You don't think it makes a big difference, that little bit of price swing, but if you do it across your whole entire line,
so they're picking and choosing who the government on the backside. They're not supposed to do this, but through subsidization, they are picking and choosing winners.
Terrible. It's terrible.
What started to be a cool idea because they were going, hey, let's bring in a new fuel to market.
And be careful with those budget grocery stores spraying their produce down with that freaking Bill Gates spray.
Oh yeah, stay away from that stuff.
Ugh.
You didn't hear about the new thing then. But they're starting off in UK.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so the climate Nazis are back at it again, and they are blaming the cows again.
Surprise.
It is the cows' farts.
Stop farting, cows. God.
Right? It is nothing to do with, fucking a million jets going through the air.
Yeah, no.
It's the cow farts because they know that they can't push too hard on the oil industry because, well, they know they rely on that shit too. But
it's funny.
yeah, they're now going to be giving Bulvar to the cows, and it's supposed to suppress them from having the gases to fart, right?
What?
It is also known to be a carcinogenic agent, cancer causing. They do not know what the long-term usage is.
Cancerous meat.
And just to top it all off, it is the Aura Meat Company or something like that. Fun fact, same meat company that is supplies McDonald's.
Oh no.
Yeah, so guys, be careful eating at McDonald's because sorry, it slipped over to the other line. We had no idea. Well, it hasn't killed anybody. Can we just keep putting it in there?
Yes. They do too. How you think? I mean, okay, all the McDonald's in the world, right? How many hamburgers they sell a day? Where the fuck is all that beef coming from? China? Because
They're manufacturing it in the Deadgum
No, there's
laboratory.
like
it's not fucking beef. That's what the problem is.
no, well, okay. So I used to work in the food
10%
industry. I mean, I wasn't a waiter or anything like that, but I used to work in the food industry. And granted, this was like more than 20 years ago, but the standard hasn't changed.
Like mid 90s.
Yeah, mid to late 90s. And so, in order to sell something as a beef product, it minimum has to be 51% beef to be called beef.
Ugh.
This is
51%.
every
Half of it
manufacturer. This
isn't
is
beef.
every fast food joint out there. 51%.
They can lie.
Steak
can
and
lie.
Shake, 51%. Now the reason why people like Popeyes and Chick-fil-A is that they are using whole chickens. There's obviously no filler there.
It's 3D printed chicken though. Guys.
Yeah.
So
Stay away.
Don't eat that shit.
So, I mean, even Taco Bell got in trouble for this. They tested their beef, and their beef was like 48% beef. It was mostly filler at one point in time, and they got in trouble by the U.S. government.
Fucking Taco Bell loves the horse, man.
There's no proof that that's ever happened. I mean, it's one of those.
Like there's no proof
those stories of stories.
But they raid their meat processing plants. They find human remains.
Mm-hmm.
It's don't go after the big arches, bro. They'll take you down.
Hey man, they're taking down all they're already giving out an all-out war on the food industry. So
I know
there is that.
I want somebody to actually do a blind study of like a meal from here, a meal from there. I want you to break the meal down and tell me what nutrient value does this meal have. Zero, dude.
From what? From Europe to here? There's just Europe has gone through and prohibited a lot of the cancer stuff in the food industry, where our government allowed lobbyists to pay them to look the other way.
Yeah, it's terrible. That shouldn't happen.
And then they were like, "Oh crap, man, we're being too corrupt with this." So they were like, "Well, let's just make an agency that will look over this at all times, and they're separate from us." And then at some point in time, somebody allowed their budget to be 70% of the industry that they're supposed to be regulating.
I love regulating my own businesses, but honestly, like, because
No, I like to donate to the people that are regulating my business. This way, they look the other way because they know where their fucking money's coming from.
Be like, listen, bro. If you want the $1 billion, you'll put the human meat in it with the burger. It's fine.
It's like
it's
like the
Nobody
whole
died for the meat. I mean, it's grown in a laboratory. It's totally safe.
It's like fucking Elon Musk with Tesla's fucking green energy point scam.
Man. That's scammy as hell.
I mean, I'm not saying that Elon Musk is scamming. He's fucking playing the system that was put out in front of him.
Oh
yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
They write the
and the game was created by the government.
The game is rigged, bro.
The game is rigged, and he's got the lawyers to help him play it.
Exactly. And
it's a pirate. It's like just look up McDonald's fries versus UK. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah.
Just look up the ingredients list on like a cereal like Trix or something, and then go look at the Trix over in Europe and read the same cereal box.
It's so
It's like
that
a
one,
quarter of the ingredients,
Gundy.
and you can actually pronounce them all.
If you actually looked at the whole headline with that one and actually did, it's realistically they're all the same ingredients.
Yeah,
Up
one's
until
just
they
made in a lab and one's not.
no. All the same ingredients, like your let's say your fruity pebbles, right? All the same ingredients in there, up until you get to the color.
Yeah.
We use here in the United States, we use petroleum-based food coloring, and in Europe they use bug and plant, which is a lot easier on the body to digest.
You think it's better for you?
At least it's an animal product or a plant byproduct, So I mean, your body can digest it.
Yeah, made from the earth at least.
Right.
I'll eat dirt before I want to eat cancer processing, products in my food.
So like in the United States, we get oil based food coloring.
Oh yeah, it's gross. And that's the crazy part too, because like all the kids' shit is always rainbow colored. Like,
and it's so heavily subsidized, and it's like so subsidized through committees, through subcommittees, and then the subcommittees have subcommittees, and it's like we wonder why that the government couldn't tax the people enough. They don't. Right? The Democrats aren't looking at like I'm at the point where I actually believe that the Democrats really do not give a shit who votes for who.
They don't.
They want as many fucking people in the United States, not because fucking they want to be in power or the Republicans want to be in power. It's not even that. The Democrats are doing that because they see the decline in the taxable income rate. The United States' birthing rate has been slowing down over the last decade. So it's also starting to have that negative impact of there's less generational people that are coming into the workforce. You're now going from having 6 kids back in the 40s to having 1 child.
Also,
and a portion of people are sterilizing themselves or just not having kids at all. I mean, here I am. I'm in my 40s. Yeah. I don't have kids.
Well, that was a choice, okay?
My brothers haven't. My brothers won't have kids either.
Yeah, but you have people that are uninformed.
Yeah, but you're not understanding. I have 2 younger brothers than me. 3 people are not carrying on the bloodline. Yes. My mother's lineage stops with me.
Yeah, I was talking beyond you and your family situation.
But you're not understanding. You're seeing that with more and more families, where each individual person's no longer all contributing to the birth rate. That is on a decline. Right. But Japan has gone negative for the first time.
And it's not by choice.
I would say the people who are not by choice
down. A lot of people don't have a choice in that.
I wouldn't say no. That is a very small subsect of people that cannot.
It's gonna get bigger.
Oh, I'm talking the reason why we're not having
people that were lied to and told that if they just inject themselves with birth control, for years, zero side effects.
That's the feminist movement that fucking that lied to everybody.
They set themselves up.
Oh yeah. That.
But then you have people that did not take part in like the belief system. They were just like, oh hey, you know what? I can just be safe and not get pregnant if something happens.
And, trials,
but because they believed what they were told, now they're sterilized.
And you have the demasculization of men, and the tearing down of the core nuclear family.
Well, you know how they did that with the boys, right? You realize they put soy in just about everything.
Well, that and Gardasil.
that has a
The only thing
direct
I have a problem with soy,
relation.
it's like soy's not, to me, soy's not bad. What I have a problem with soy is that 95% of it's GMO.
That too, but they put it.
That's my problem. It's like, what does the GMO do to you? Because
That's
I don't
the-
think that soy is it by itself is bad.
Problem with these chemicals in all the food is because in the one food instance they say, oh, this isn't enough levels to kill you, but if you eat that and something else that has the same the thing that has the same shit in it, you're stacking that shit and it's gonna have a detrimental effect on your health big time.
It's like
shouldn't
suppliers,
be
like
in there at
people who
all.
grew up in poverty don't want their kids to suffer the same fate. That is true.
Like most of the chocolate out there now is soy. I'm like, fuck that shit. Get the fucking soy. Fuck you and your
Yeah,
fucking soy.
exactly. It's a pirate. So therefore people are either having less kids or no kids because either they can't afford it, or like myself, I
They're
didn't want to raise my like I was afraid that I was gonna be like my stepfather with a child around me. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna put my a kid through what I grew up with. 40 years old now, looking back, I probably would have been an amazing father because I would have gone out of my way to not be that person. But at the same time, it's like at 19, 20, 21, I was not a very good person either.
That's why you didn't have a family, and that's why you didn't have any kids.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I did the same thing. I did me for a long time. Long time. I should have like teenagers, but mine are young.
Oh yeah. It's like oh wow, Planned Parenthood killed more. No, Planned Parenthood went after the black family. The feminist movement is what destroyed the white culture. So you had Planned Parenthood for the black culture, you had feminist movement for the white culture. Both did as much damage equally to families and females globally.
Planned Parenthood. It's always funny that people who ended Planned Parenthood didn't mean to have a kid. They should just call it Unplanned Parenthood.
Yeah. Well, Planned Parenthood was, I'm going to have a kid on my terms. It's like, if you're going to have a kid on your terms, then two things need to happen. The guy has to have some self-control, and the woman has to keep her legs closed. These two things have to happen for, Planned Parenthood. It's like anything else in between, you're just rolling the dice.
Crap out.
We're allowed to say that now that Trump's getting into office now. We could be honest about fucking shit these days, right? I mean, is honesty back? Talking like a rational
Honesty
fucking
back?
human
That's a
person
great
now.
question.
We're not on a particular platform that appreciates honesty, so
Right. Well, I mean, all these companies are now like going anti-woke and dropping the DEI shit, like Walmart and shit.
Hey man, go work, go broke, like they said on the chat earlier.
Yep.
It happens. Eventually you look up and you're like, what the fuck were we doing?
Yeah.
It's like, I want the best guy for this.
It's like,
That's right.
it's like I heard a guy. He's like I can't I just couldn't work for other people anymore. Blah blah blah. And he's like
Yeah.
I could leave 15 minutes late and it's oh fucking K. But God forbid I come in 15 minutes late. It's like the end of the fucking world. It's like oh good God, people, you just don't get it.
Oh my god.
It's like, go get yourself a latte and sit in the corner while the adults fucking do the work.
Do you need a safe space? There's one in the corner over there.
Right. Go in the corner with your frothy fucking chai latte.
Non-fat skim, whatever.
Right, dude.
They're fucking kidding.
Oh yeah.
It's like the
I'm
pirates, like the
10%
company
better
I
than
work for just dropped the DEI real quick. Nice.
I mean, it should go without question that you take everyone and every color and every genre and every background and every sexuality into consideration. That should just be. I thought EOE. That's what it was.
Well, I'm all about, fucking Martin
Equal
Luther King
opportunity
Jr.,
employment.
fucking where his quote was, judge not by the color of your skin, but by your. I don't remember the exact fucking quote, but
careful, you're speaking logic.
I know,
You're not allowed to
right?
speak logic.
Oh my god! But it's
Yeah,
like
dude.
the context of your character. So who you are, how good of a worker you are, what kind of knowledge do you have? Are you a net positive for this company if I bring you in? Fuck your color. Are you a net positive to the company?
You do the job.
Am I going to have a Boeing incident where a door gets ripped off mid-flight because something wasn't bolted right?
Yeah. Too soon?
Oh, dude! As soon as that happened, I asked my dad. I'm like, "How the fuck does this happen?" I'm like, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know." And I'm like, "I fucking told you this stuff was happening a year ago." And he's like, "There's fail safes for it." And I'm like, "Explain where the fail safe was. If your fail safe is
They
a
bought too many Windows
DEI hire, and your fail safe to your fail safe to your fail safes are all DEI hires, and they all drop the ball equally. This is what happens."
Yeah. Quality control goes.
Right, 12 DEI hires later, dude. You got fucking 12 people that don't know how to do their fucking job. I'm not saying that they couldn't be trained. I'm just saying you got 12 people that currently just
People are
don't know how to.
untrainable, man. Like, despite what you say, you can say people can be trained, but some of them can't. Like, especially the kids hitting the job market nowadays. Like, they just don't want to do it.
Especially if
don't
they're
want it.
walking around with a can of fucking, what is
They're-
that, that
They
space
go get a
gas?
job because their parents told them to go get one, and you're like,
Hold on. What is space gas?
You haven't heard that one? Oh my god.
No.
It's a big
I've been too
giant
busy
can
actually
of a
working
whippet,
and
dude.
doing productive shit with my life to pay
It's
attention to
it's a
frickin'
big old can of
stupidity on social.
it's a big old can of nitrous oxide.
Okay.
Portable.
Did you ever do whippets?
It's a whippet.
Nope.
So
No.
it's basically like at the bottom of a Cool Whip container. And there are stupid people out there that huff this
Cool
shit.
Whip.
And it
Cool
makes you get it fucks with your vision for a little bit because of the depletion of oxygen in your body. This is why it's dangerous.
Kills brain cells, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You can just feel your brain cells committing suicide. You get like it like fucks with your balance, and then you get what they call the wah-wahs, where everything is like wah 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 behind everything that you hear.
Yeah, okay.
So I mean, some people that they like
Yeah, I'll
that,
take your word for it.
some other people they get headaches from it. Yeah. Those are the people that you can't train those people. They're too far gone.
special.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
Those-
special.
Those are
They're
the ones-
not special. They're
those
really
all
not.
have the
They're
briefing
that's
container.
beyond special. You see, special is somebody who's like, they might be disabled. That's special. Fucking I'll give it up to those people. I'll tolerate any kind of stupidity that comes from them because, well, you know what? There's something already wrong with them.
Yeah.
The other crowd of people, they did it to themselves. This is a self-inflicted wound from probably about the time they were
Self-inflicted
15.
stupidity.
How do I know this? I fucking see it outside.
Been out lately? I walk down the
Right?
street, I see it every fucking day.
The closer to a bigger city, the more compact they are.
Oh, I know. They jam up. Crazy.
Hey, but good news since Donald Trump's been elected, the open air drug markets are gone. Have you noticed that there's no more open air drug markets across the country?
Drug markets are pretty good where.
No.
I'm in
I mean the
California.
open air drug market where they were like, you'd see downtown Philadelphia, downtown Chicago, San Francisco. All those little areas are all fucking no more. I'm going to sell fentanyl, crack, heroin out in the open in front of a cop.
I mean, they do that all the time everywhere, you know.
Mhm.
Oh no. Philadelphia's streets are cleared. I was like, at first I was like, oh, it's probably because it's fucking gonna be cold here in a fucking couple of weeks, you know?
Maybe
And I was like, maybe they had something to do with it.
Ricky's not going to be on the corner anymore because it's too cold.
So boots on somebody had boots on the ground. And they were like, no, the police have actually cleaned the streets up.
Oh, isn't Philly now where they don't have any police on the street at all between 12 and 6 or something?
No. They still have all that coverage. That's not how it works out there. But
No, they were. It was.
They were trying to they were trying to during the peak wokeness.
Yeah.
Yeah. They a lot of those peak wokeness rulings got overturned very quickly because the crime they said that wouldn't spike skyrocketed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, the only way.
Cats away, the mice will play.
Oh my god.
It's almost like what is it? What was that movie? Where there's like no laws for like an hour or like a night or something.
But you have
Pinocchio?
you have 3 areas that are going to try to protect all these illegals.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I'm like, I want to see how this one is going to go down, actually.
I mean, it's getting so
Because
bad.
it's going to be a fight with taxpayer
Yeah.
money. And the people who voted these people in those areas, if they don't realize that they're watching their fucking money just get tossed away,
Yeah.
like I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's like, what, am I supposed to hold the horse's head underneath until the bubbles stop?
Shh, go to night.
No, it's like leading a horse to water. Here's the evidence. Shoves the face into the evidence until the bubble stops. It's like that's not a solution.
No night.
Not for practical people.
It's like, yeah, you just can't do that, So it's like, I don't understand like these people that are fucking voting for this, and then they're complaining that their city doesn't have the funds for basic fucking functions that the city should be fucking being able to do because it's the one function of government that they can't, sewage,
Yeah.
water, electricity, basic functions, because the people have proven that they don't need FEMA.
Well, that's when you start getting government based toilets for like.
It's like we like I'm in full support in getting rid of FEMA because the United States has just fucking proven that we the people did more for Florida and North Carolina than FEMA did
I mean,
with
yeah.
their fucking their racist fucking political asses.
Showed up and turned everybody else away.
Yeah, got a Trump sticker. Don't help them.
Yeah.
The fuck? We're gonna
Can't
help the underprivileged people. So if there's a black guy and a white guy that lives next door to each other, you're gonna help each of the black guys on the whole block before a white guy gets help that's on the same fucking block. How the fuck does that work?
I don't know.
Because that's your margin. That you're trying to tell me your margin. You're gonna be helping the marginalized first. That means you're prioritizing skin color. And the last time I knew, didn't we have some like amendments and laws against that kind of discrimination from any level?
Oh yeah, but it's okay when the government performs it because it's not called discrimination. It's called providing an opportunity to the underprivileged.
Yeah, because they're trying to sidestep all the fucking civil rights shit.
All the red tape, bro.
No, they're trying to sidestep the civil rights movement.
Something else.
They're basically going, hey, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., yeah, you know what the fuck you're talking about. Just stay in history where you belong, because, yeah, we're judging people by skin color. Like, what the fuck?
Where to almost disappeared in this country. And
God, I can't. I'm like almost like I'm like kind of enjoying like wanting to see Trump get in office just so that he can just extract a lot of that crap out of there. Bro, I've even seen some of the black community and in the academics going, even the civil rights laws are about as racist as can be. Because of the way that they're written. He's like they're for those times it needed to be done. And they understand that. But in today's modern era, it's less needed today. Because the systemic racism is over. The only racism that's around is in the government itself. And Obama brought that one back.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. They got to teach you that shit, man, because we weren't teaching our kids to hate for so long. They're like, oh, these kids need to learn how to hate again. Let's get some. You can hate them just because they look different. I'm like, what? It's crazy. Crazy talk. Last time I checked, we were all born on this planet, so, you know. I'm part of the human race, sir. Thank you.
It's like Sapphire. It's like I found during the
Can't use
last
the word human in
last
courts anymore.
election, like the news channel was talking about Black, Latino, Asians. It's like etc. It's like, aren't they all Americans? Exactly. Some of my good friends that are in the black community, they're like, I'm not black. I'm like, do explain. He's like, I was born right fucking here in Chicago, dude. I'm about as American fucking gets, dude. I'm not going to Africa. I'd die. I fucking was laughing my ass off, dude. He's like, I don't know one thing about finding food or water. He's like, if I don't turn it on in my sink, I'm screwed. No, fuck yeah, dude. I'm like, yes, that is awesome.
It's like, I have no business going on.
Right? He's like, Africa, everything's trying to kill you. Didn't you watch National Geographic?
The ants are trying to kill you.
Right?
The tigers are definitely trying to kill you.
It's like, you go out to Africa, you are not at the top of the food chain anymore.
You are suddenly mid-tier.
Right? You're on the food chain for the first time. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you meet that one black guy. He's like, I'm oppressed. I'm like, bro, you're like, your grandfather's great-great-great-grandfather was black, which makes you like fucking 4% black. So 4% of you is oppressed? How the fuck did that work? It's like, you don't even look black. Like, the only thing that's oppressing you is dreadlocks.
That's horrible. You're going to
True. Dreadlocks. It only makes you mildly unemployable.
Kind of like face tattoos.
Right.
piercings in your eyes.
That's like the
God, there was that one chick. She like went onto a TikTok and somebody posted it on Twitter, and she's like complaining, "Oh, they're trying to discriminate, blah blah blah," and it's like somebody posts in there going, "And you don't think that has anything to do with the tattoo across the forehead?" Going, "Yeah, that person, I don't want to have that person representing the image of my company." And you think they're oppressing you, and just going, "Your tattoos are retarded and is not a good image for this company." You're allowed to do any stupid shit you want to your body. Don't expect me to have to hire you for it.
Yeah.
And you're an adult. You can make decisions, and you get to suffer the consequences of your decisions.
Take responsibility for your bad decisions.
On that one, you oppressed you.
Oh.
All right, my phone's like on 1%.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and what's going on for tomorrow?
Oh.
I mean, streaming tomorrow, right?
Are you doing it in the morning?
No.
No.
Work.
Okay. It's like I gotta work. No way. So all right, so we're gonna have our normal lineup of from like Serpent, Rabid Mining, Red Panda, all of the cool people. Then you're gonna get me and Mikkel in the evening time, all that good stuff. And I know that we are definitely over that 1 hour marker, guys. So I think we're gonna call it here too. And with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff. Definitely smashed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Nice. And definitely smash that lizard like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. And thank you everybody for being here. So peace out, stay savage, and of course, we'll see you on the next one. Yo.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah, I said.